Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're doing something honestly pretty empowering. We're going to turn your everyday computer into a completely offline, totally private AI powerhouse. We're stepping away from those massive cloud networks and bringing the absolute cutting edge of artificial intelligence right down to your local hard drive.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover the hidden costs of cloud AI, why going local is a total game changer, meet the actual offline models, and then do a step-by-step guide on installing and running your very first model using Ollama. All right, Section 1, the hidden AI costs. Let's dive right into the massive, unseen issues lurking behind the everyday AI tools we're all currently using. So I want you to try a quick thought experiment with me. If you type the prompt, "What does a scientist look like?" into a massive cloud AI, well, you're instantly relying on a total black box. You have zero control over how it generates that answer, what data it prioritized, or even who's monitoring what you just asked. When we feed all our daily queries to these massive cloud models, we're basically giving up control and handing over our personal thoughts just for a bit of convenience. But, surrendering control, that's really just the tip of the iceberg. Beyond just that loss of control, everyday cloud AI runs on these massive corporate servers. I mean, think about how hot your smartphone gets when you use it for a while, right? Now, picture entire warehouses filled with giant computers crunching intense AI calculations. To keep those things from literally melting down, they need 24/7 air conditioning. And these crazy intense water cooling systems, they draw an astronomical amount of electricity. So just typing a polite thank you or sorry to a cloud AI like ChatGPT, that actually creates a real carbon footprint. And on top of that environmental cost, relying on the cloud means you're totally dependent on an internet connection, and even worse, you're sending your private data straight to big tech servers completely outside of your control. Moving on to Section 2, why go local? Let's see how taking your AI completely offline just totally flips the script on these environmental and privacy issues. It's like night and day between these two approaches. With cloud AI, you're sharing a server with over 100 million other people? You're paying with your privacy and you're handcuffed to an internet connection. But with local AI, the whole model lives 100% right there on your device. And because you're literally the only person using your computer's processing power, the responses are incredibly fast. Plus, you get total data privacy. Your prompts aren't flying off to some corporate server or the government. And the absolute best part, the software we're looking at today is completely free. No subscription fees to access world-class intelligence. All right, Section 3, meet the offline models. Now that we know why local AI is the smarter play, let's meet the actual open-source brains you can download directly to your machine. This really illustrates how wild the open-source AI landscape is right now. You just don't need a massive tech company gatekeeping your access anymore. You can grab these powerhouses directly. So Meta released Llama 3, which is an incredible open-source alternative. Google gave us Gemma, built on the exact same research as their massive Gemini models. Then you've got DeepSeek, which is this highly capable open model making huge waves right now, and Mistral, famous for being super fast and efficient. All of these are out there, offline, and totally free for anyone to take, use, and even fine-tune. Which brings us to Section 4, installing Ollama step by step. This is where it gets really fun, because playing the cool hacker and setting this up yourself is actually incredibly simple. You might think running local AI means spending hours compiling code, but we're all about working smart, not hard. We get to skip the messy coding and just follow 4 straightforward steps. Download Ollama from the website, open your command line or terminal, pull your AI model, and run it. Let's break those down one by one. Okay, step 1 is a breeze. Just head over to the official Ollama website and grab the download for your specific operating system. Whether you're rocking Linux, Windows, or Mac OS, they've got an installer right there on the homepage ready to go. Step 2 is where you get to feel like a hacker from a 90s movie. You just need to open your computer's command line interface. On Windows, go to the search bar and type CMD to open the command prompt. If you're on a Mac, pull up your terminal. This unassuming little black window, that's your direct behind-the-scenes gateway to offline AI. And finally, Section 5, running your first model. You've got Ollama installed, your terminal is open, so let's punch in some commands and wake up your very own local assistant. To kick things off, you're going to type this exact command, Ollama pull Llama 3, right into your terminal and hit enter. That word pull is just the command telling the software to reach out into the ether and download that specific model.
in this case Meta's Llama 3, straight to your hard drive. And again, completely free of charge.
Now, once that finishes downloading, you can check what's installed by just typing all-in-a-list. It'll show you the full roster of every AI model you've downloaded to your PC. It's just a really handy way to manage your local library as you inevitably start trying out other models like Gemma or DeepSeek. All right, to actually start chatting with your new AI, you simply type a llama run llama 3. The second you hit enter, boom, the model loads up instantly right there in your terminal. You'll see a blinking cursor waiting for your prompts, totally independent of any web browser.
And what happens next is honestly kind of magical. If you ask your local model to brainstorm some future technology ideas, you'll immediately notice something amazing. Because that AI is living entirely on your own computer's hardware, it is crazy fast. You're analyzing text, writing code, or generating ideas with literally zero lag. Oh, and the ultimate flex here, once that model is pulled to your machine, you can physically unplug your Wi-Fi router. It's going to work flawlessly in total isolation. So we've seen just how incredibly easy it is to bypass those massive, energy-hungry, privacy-invading cloud servers and take real ownership of artificial intelligence. Armed with your very own private, lightning-fast, and eco-friendly local AI living right there on your desktop, what are you going to build next?